It seems that you may have inadvertently accessed an unauthorized portion of the game. Please be aware that interacting with unofficial game code can be harmful to you and potentially damaging to our reputation. Welcome to Vet Repair. Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities. Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any critters who may have stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vet technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vet technician, you should never, under any circumstances, attempt to perfect 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the 2 buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs.
Motion trigger, breaker room.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Motion trigger, secondary service elevator ventilation shaft.
Well done.
Motion trigger, boiler room.
Well done. Well done. Well done. A perfect 72 degrees. See you next time.
Hello? Hi. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing. I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go. Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there. The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said. I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall. Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
New friend! Welcome to the Superstar Daycare! You're just in time for arts and crafts. Now you just sit right there and don't move. I'll go fetch whatever materials you need, okay? Use that rubber dart gun to tell me what art supplies you need from the Fun Craft shelves. Just point and pick. It'll be so much fun. Try it now. Select that brush. Oh, good job, good job. Now that you have a brush, guess what time it is? It's time to paint by numbers! Just follow the happy little numbers. They make all the hard color choices for you. When you're done, hit the button and I can evaluate your work. What are you waiting for? This is the best work I've ever seen! Ready for your next project? Time to make paper pals! Paper pals will be your friends forever and ever and ever. All the necessary materials are here on the craft shelf. Collect, see some If you don't see the item you're looking for, pull that fancy-looking cord. Nice. Can't work in the dark. Don't work in the dark. Never work in the dark. Chop!
You must be the new wardrobe assistant. Help these staff prepare for showtime. They will need hats, glasses, and makeup. Your task is simple. Match the headshot. Confirm readiness and your next subject enters. Attention to detail is key. Be quick about it. Do not make them miss their cues. Supernumerary talent can hold a grudge. It is best practice to stay on their good side. Places, please. Places, please. Places, please. suitable. Report to the Glamrock to log for your next shift.
Welcome to my world-famous glam rock beauty salon. Here we make children beautiful, presentable, and socially acceptable. Right now, we have more important things to deal with. You need to get me ready for my next performance. What's so important over there? What are you looking at? I changed my mind. I want something different. What's so important over there? What's so important over there? What's so important over there? What are you looking at? I'm just not feeling it. Pay attention to me. What are you looking at? Pay attention to me. I am the star! What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What's so important over there? Finally, ready for showtime. Think. Energy. Always smile. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
In the ancient past, calling out from beyond time and space, Fast Force Freddy summons his intergalactic bandits, the champions of FNAF. Fast Force, convene! Mecha Pirate Foxy, ready to rock! Chipset Chica,
Ready to rock!
Bionic Bonnie,
I would never let you down.
and their mysterious friends. Fast Force engage! Combine them all to form Fast Bottom. You won't live a happy or successful life without them all. Fast Force figures each sold separately, batteries not included. Fast Force.